Brazil legalizes cryptocurrencies. What? You wanna know the last information about the crypto space? Yes, then smash that like button, cause it's time for crypto news fun on the right, crypto a tope. Today we're still in crypto winter, but we have this very good piece of information, is that Brazil is legalizing crypto as a method of payment. Paying for goods and services with crypto will be legal, but crypto is still not legal tender. So it's not like El Salvador, where we have Bitcoin as legal tender already, but this is good for regulations and businesses in Brazil. And remember that Brazil is one of the most important worlds in the crypto space because they got an ETF and they are the most important ones in all Latin America for ETFs. United States doesn't have an ETF. Canada does, also Brazil and other countries when United States. But more than that, they are offering other services. For example, they are trying to tokenize assets as part of future pack of services to investors in some of the most important banks. So good for Brazil and good for the crypto space, and this made Bitcoin go up. We crossed the $17,000 range and we are so happy because we found support in 16,000 and now we are between 16 and 17,000. Maybe creating another channel as we did due to the rates of the Fed. So maybe this is the new path for Bitcoin as in the past. Remember that more than the news for the crypto space, as this one from Brazil, is so important, the price of dollar. Dollar went down in the past hours, and that's why Bitcoin went up, and that's why Asian market went up. But then started again going up, and Bitcoin and the stock market in Asia started going down too. So correlated one thing and the other. Remember also that we have this CME futures chart where I predicted that we should go higher to close this gap for good and maybe to the $17,000 range and then down, and it seems that we are doing that. As always, I'm not expert, I don't see the future, I have no clue what's gonna happen, but we believe that we will go lower before Christmas. We'll see about that. Right now, we are like moving away from this path we created, but who knows if we will fall for good or not following it again. Now let's talk about December for Bitcoin. What's going on? What can we expect for this month? Remember, here we have a lot of data for November and December in Bitcoin. November being a very good month and December not as good. So as we are comparing the situation we have right now with 2018, I expect a December in the red, or if it's green, really low percentage in the green. Probably it will be red again. Maybe next year, around the second Q, we'll have at least finally Bitcoin rally. But right now, I don't expect that at all. What about you? Write a comment below. Tell me what you think is going to happen. Here we have the data for November and December. 4 times in the red, 8 times in the green for Bitcoin already. And in December right now, we have 4 times red, 5 times green. So that's so tight. But remember that both cases, November, December, the red is always there in a bear market. So maybe we are in a bear market, so we maybe we'll have the red candle again. We'll see about that in next shows. And now I'm making comparisons with 2015 and 2018 with the ghost patterns for the candles. And if we follow the path of 2015, we might start going up a little bit and down. And from July the 23rd, starting going up till $500,000 in October 2025. That would be so awesome for our investments. But if we follow 2018, maybe we still have to go down and then up and down and up, and we will be around the $100, $1,000 on March 2025. That's the questions. Which is the path that Bitcoin is gonna follow? So again, comparing with 2018, I see three possibilities there. One is going down for good. We stretch the candle pattern and we see that December, from next year, December will be the low for Bitcoin, but we will have also a bad December in 2024, January 2025, and then we go back to $30,000 in January 2026. So 3 bad years again. I hate that path, but we have to write all of them. Then we have a very good one, the green one, that we put us in $100,000 in March 2025, and another one that it will take us to the same range, but going first lower than the green path. I'm not sure. Remember that in 2018, this huge drop of almost 40% was in November. We didn't have it. So maybe the red path is the right one, stretching it, or maybe the green one, and the fall was all the fall that we are gonna have, and we'll find support with this dotted line, and then we can expect maybe $51,000 in January 2023. That's so optimistic. Hopefully so. Remember that also taking under consideration the halving cycles, that idea of Bitcoin in 100, I know how to say that, $100,000 makes sense for 2025 December. We'll see about that. We are optimistic. We don't care how, but please give us a new bull run, the fourth one. We promise to take profits this time. What's gonna happen in Christmas time? The past 3 years, we have good things in Christmas times. I mean, we can compare 7,000 in 2019 with 24,000 in 2020 and 50,000 in 2021 for Christmas Day. So that's 3 years in a row going crazy up, but the experts do not expect this to happen this time because of all the fiascos in the crypto market and because we are in a bear market. Here, all the comparisons for December and November. What can we expect if we compare the situation we had in November? It's not comparable with 2020, but it is with 2021 and also with 2018. So comparing with these 2 years, we might still going down in December, both months. I showed you here the same chart, but with the ghost pattern. And you can see that if we follow day by day 2018 or 2021, we will go down soon to 12,500 again or something like that, maybe just 13,000 if we follow 2018 path. And then we will find in the middle of December the bottom, and then we will go up. But the higher we're gonna go is to 16,000 range and then back again. This might be the path we are going to follow this chart in next episodes of Fun on the Ride, where we always have a look on the watch for Bitcoin. The clock that matters, the Moscow clock, is 765,309 for the Bitcoin block height. So good. And what about Ethereum? Well, again, here we have November and December, 3 times in the green, 5 times in the red for November, 4 times in the green, 3 times in the red for December in the past. And I believe if you see all the red ones or almost red ones, we're in bear market. We are in a bear market, so I expect a red or really green, but very small candle for Ethereum, mostly red. Here, all the data, you can see that is tight for November and December with the red and the green mostly. And yeah, I expect a red month or not so green anyways. And a lot of that has to do with the stock market and dollar. Here we have Standard & Poor's 500. Remember, we said that is very similar the situation now with this red, green, and green candle to this moment here in the top of the past bull run. So maybe, well, this is red and this is green, but the candle is very similar. maybe we still have one more month or two in the good January, part of January and December, and then we will start going down. Remember that in the long run here for the monthly in the Standard & Poor's 500, we follow the past two crises and we expect going down till January 2023 if we are optimistic, or till March 2024 if we are pessimistic. All this fear in the market is in the 29 right now for the crypto world, even though we are in the green, even though the bubbles are in the green. Here we see the worst, some related with FTX fiascos, and the best for Phantom, GMX, Rocket Pool, etc. And we have some good news. For example, Bitcoin investors with less than 1 Bitcoin are accumulating at the fastest pace in history. That's good. And also, Charles Hoskin's floor is optimistic because he believes Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition will take the crypto world to the moon with 200 million more users. We know that Elon Musk is a crypto enthusiast, and maybe he will bring people to this crypto world. We'll see about that. And now for the worst news we can have, crypto lender Blockfi filed for bankruptcy protection. Chapter 11 is not the worst that we can have, but we'll see about that. I'm gonna leave you this link in the description where you have the data of all the meetings they have. Next one is in January the 9th. We'll talk about that. And they say that they are gonna try and open withdrawals at some point. So that's the only bit of hope we still have for having our money back. So sorry for your loss. We keep on learning, and the situation is that FTX fiasco was too much for Blockfi, lender for FTX, and also we know today that they have 355 million in digital assets frozen on FTX. Sam Sagad, the responsible of this fiasco, just gave an interview, and he said now that he doesn't feel responsible for the situation, that this was some kind of variables that he didn't have into consideration because of the free market. And this is something that his lawyers has advised him to do, so he doesn't spend in jail the rest of his life. But well, the community is saying that he is the one responsible for this and the loss of our money. Also is responsible, in our opinion, for the disaster in Solana, because they were a huge backer of this crypto blockchain. Right now risking crashing hard as Binance is terminating trading pairs for Solana-based exchange Serum token. Also, we know today that more than $643 million in Solana are controlled by liquidators as part of Alameda Research bankruptcy process. So that's not good for Solana at all. And this DEX is making a fork. So now it's gonna be called not Serum anymore, but Open Book, just a little bit similar to Steam and Hive when Justin Sun tried to took over it and had control. Also, bad news for Aave is posting lending markets for 17 Ethereum-based tokens. So we can see that in the centralized world and decentralized world, we still have this domino effect, and the fear keeps there. Also for Kraken, that now is gonna pay a bill, is gonna settle with US government paying $360K due to the lack of measures to some countries avoiding sanctions in United States, such as Iran. So that's for Kraken. Ethereum breaking the line of 1,200, which is good. We have the next resistance in 1,300, although I believe we will go down to visit the $1,000 at some point. Crypto wallet fandom is expanding to Ethereum and Polygon. They don't like Solana anymore, and we understand why. Litecoin is following the path of the video we did about it. Do not miss that out. And maybe now we'll try to reach that $100 range. Bad news for Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Stellar, and XRP, because Coinbase is announcing that its wallet will stop supporting them due to allegedly low usage. And good news for Cardano, we have 52 blocks in Cardano on the right, our pool. If you want to contribute, just come with us. Thank you very much and do your staking here. And Black Friday, it's over. We learned with all those fiascos that we need a Ledger Nano S Plus or Ledger Nano X, a cold wallet. And if you're sad because you don't have any more that discount, well, you can be happy that now you can buy some crypto with a discount. If you go to Ledger Live, you will avoid the transaction fee from the exchange you buy the crypto to your Ledger device. And also now, if you use some of the providers they have, like CoinFi, MoonPay, etc., in order to buy crypto, you are going to avoid some of the fees they charge. So it's just from now to the 4th of December. So take advantage of that. Go to Ledger Live and try and learn how to buy there your crypto with more safety. And also, if you want to protect the protector, well, we have today the Nanopod release. Congratulations to Ledger. And now you can store your Ledger good here. And also, it's so nice. It's a lovely piece, and I'm gonna have one right now. Maybe you want to give this as a present to our friend, family, or someone you love. Well, buy it with the link in the description. And also, if you want to buy any other thing related with the crypto world, well, use the link in the description through Amazon. You can buy these Bitcoin ice cubes or whatever you want, and you will helping us. Thank you very much. In the DeFi ecosystem, we are below the $40 billion range, and the best in the crypto metaverse and NFT world are our friends and partners over the Reality that wants us to have a very, very happy Christmas. And so they have a Christmas Play to Earn edition. We're gonna go to the streets and find those prizes. You can earn up to $200 in OVR tokens and also Christmas wearables. So go to the streets and start collecting them. Thank you very much over the Reality. And from these good people to these other nice people that are not just taking care of your health, because you can cycle here and work at the same time, but you can recharge your batteries. So you're recharging yourself and your devices. Good ideas, and thank you, community, for your good words and sharing with me. Like, for example, Carlos telling us here that he expects Bitcoin going from $16,000 to $100 in just one day. Why? Because, and that's it, because it's Christmas, and we will be so happy with that. We hope that happens. If you want to have some fun, we need humor for sure. Go to Sol Family Radios and have some fun with him. And thank you very much to Diego. He sent me to rodrigoarnedo@gmail.com a €10 tip. Thank you very much. Also, X Crypto, use the link here in the description, that bottom where you can give thanks. He sent us $1. Thank you very much. Beware of the market conditions and try to learn as the Lion King learned in the past. Do not be this guy with the rabbit ears and the other one, so desperate because he never learns. We have to learn and we have to be patient, as this cat is there with that expression like, oh my God, this might take 1, 2, or 3 years till next all-time high. And remember that the Reality is neutral, and it all depends on the face you put to that reality. So decide to smile more than being sad or angry. That's my advice. And go to the streets, go to the parks, and play with yourself like this cat is doing. We have no more time today. If you want this content in Spanish so you learn Spanish, go to Fun on the Right on YouTube, our primary channel. And if you want more in English, just wait for next show here. Fun on the Right, health, money, love, peace in party, no, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. Criptomonedas a tope. To the moon!